Welcome everybody, it's Thursday and it's rant time. So yes, it's that time of the week when I have a rant. What is it about today? Well, yesterday, Wednesday, I went for a ride with a group of pals down to Rye in Sussex. Sussex? Kent. Sussex. Anyway, very nice place. We went from Seal is in Kent, and we rode through the lanes. Lovely ride. It was about 50 miles or so. Stopped in Rye, had a very nice pub lunch, and we came back another 50 miles or so, and we were coming up through Plaxtol. And you go up a hill through Plaxtol, you come out onto the main road and you turn right, and you've got a fairly steep section of hill, only for about 100 yards or so, and then you turn left and you go down to Stone Street. And if any of you cycle around the sort of Kent area, you probably know where I mean. Anyway, I was about halfway up the hill when a white car came along beside me, and somebody shouted out the window, "Get off the fucking road." Now, I can understand if I was doing something silly. Perhaps it was a steep hill and I was weaving about. Perhaps I'd passed him on the inside. Perhaps I'd made an obscene gesture. Perhaps I had something written on the back of my shirt that was offensive to people in white cars. I can understand somebody, you know, in the heat of the moment, you get angry, you swear, and so on and so forth. I don't condone it, but I've occasionally done it myself. I don't say get off the fucking road to cyclists, but I do occasionally lose my temper, and sometimes I swear and so forth. Not often, try not to. Very bad thing to do, but you know, sometimes it happens. But I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was cycling along. I was minding my own business. I'd done about 95 miles this time, so I was quite tired. But I wasn't being a nuisance to other road users. I wasn't causing any trouble. I just had somebody in a small white car. It was a man, by the way. It was a man. It was a youngish man, I would say, probably in his 20s, mid-20s, perhaps late 20s. Difficult to tell because you're not trying to do an identikit parade or something. Somebody drives past in a white car. And then the car drove away. And my rant, I suppose, is why? Why would you do that? Why would you feel the need to do that? Now, I can understand you're in a small white car, you wish you had a bigger car. You're maybe not very bright, you wish you were brighter. You just don't like cyclists. You're limited in vocabulary, but the word fucking plays a major part in what vocabulary you do have. But why? Why would you do it? Why would you do that? Cyclists, you know, there's a lot of us on the roads, and generally we're quite nice people. We behave ourselves. We don't try and annoy other road users. You know, occasionally cyclists do silly things, and I know people, they always complain about cyclists going through red lights, or they always ride on the pavements, or cyclists never pay road tax or something, which of course is bollocks. But why would you feel the need when you go past an inoffensive, fairly elderly gentleman? I mean, I'm 62, let's be honest, retired gentleman. Why would you feel the need when driving past a 62-year-old retired gentleman in your silly white car to say, "Get off the fucking road"? Why would you do that? So here is my question to anybody who on Wednesday the 20th of June at around about 5:15, 5:30 was driving up that hill just as you go past Plaxtol and you go up the fairly steep hill in a little white car. It was probably you know, it was probably a Toyota or Vauxhall or a Volkswagen, one of those, you know, silly little white cars. and it was the person in the passenger seat. It wasn't the driver. So if you were the driver, then I'm not having a go at you. I'm having a go at your passenger who decided to lean out of the car and shout, "Get off the fucking road," to this inoffensive 62-year-old retired gentleman. Why did you do it? And if you were that person, or if you have been that person, or you have made those comments to cyclists, then please write it down in the comments below this video, and I would be very interested to hear your reasons and your rationale for behaving in such a disgraceful manner. And that's the end of the rant. See you next time.